Hi everybody! So because I didn't get a video up last Friday like I'm supposed to, I thought that I would give you guys a video in the beginning of the week this week. Yay! So this is the Holly Jolly Holiday Tag. It started off on Kaylee Hyde's channel, so I'll put a link to that video up there. And definitely go watch that and see if you want to try and participate in this thing. I think it's going to be fun. And in the spirit of that, I've decided to let a more festive Jenna be the one asking questions. I pictured festive Jenna a little bit happier. Okay, yep, that's better. Alright, so let's start this thing. Question 1. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? So the short answer to this question is that now I tend to do my Christmas shopping later because it doesn't really make very much sense to buy gifts in Chicago and then ship them to Arkansas or take them with me on the plane. If you could be in any Christmas movie, which one would it be? I'd probably choose Holiday Inn. Now, I know that that's kind of a movie, it's a musical that celebrates a lot of different holidays, but it's mostly focused around Christmas, and it has Fred Astaire dancing and Bing Crosby singing. Think about how awesome that would be. Which do you like better, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I really like Christmas Eve. It has a lot of anticipation and snack food and PJs, and I am the biggest supporter of snack food and PJs that has probably ever existed. But I'm still gonna have to go with the fact that I like Christmas Day better. I normally get to see all sides of my family on Christmas Day, and they're all like awake and happy on Christmas Day, and yet there's still time to relax and eat great food, and it's just a really great time. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? And my family tends to put up their Christmas trees right after Thanksgiving. Not like the day after, they're not that Johnny on the spot, but pretty soon after. They like to get rolling on the Christmas decorations. If you saw the video I made last year with all the Christmas stuff, I'll put a link over there. Then you'll know that they go all out for Christmas decorations, so they need time to do all that prep. As to who decorates the tree, I can tell you for sure that it's not me most of the time. But I do like decorating the tree. It's just that my littlest sister and my mom, and even my grandmother, and my stepmom for that matter, all of them are very particular about how they want their Christmas trees decorated. And because they are, what happens is that I help them like put ornaments on the tree, and then they go behind me and fix my ornament placement. And I feel a little silly helping if they're just gonna fix it, so I help most of the time put on the lights, and that's about as far as it goes. Okay, question 5. White lights or colored lights? Are you guilty of peeking at your presents, or do you like the surprise? I was definitely the kind of person who never wanted to peek at their presents. I don't know if all kids are that good, but I loved the surprise. It was the best part of getting a gift. Would you rather live in a gingerbread house or Santa's workshop? I'm sorry, but I've got to live in Santa's workshop. I would totally fit in with the elves, and if I lived in the gingerbread house wouldn't last very long. I love sweets. It's just a completely impractical situation.
Tell us your Christmas Eve traditions!
I grew up in a split household, so with my dad and stepmom, my stepmom's parents throw a Christmas Eve party, and that's where all of the family gets together and opens presents and eats snack food and listens to Christmas music and catches up because they don't get to see each other as often. On my mom's side of the family, they're more religious, so they go to a Christmas Eve service, and then they go over to, the past few years, my aunt's house. But they go over to some house and they eat snack food, and the whole family like sits around and talks for a while and, you know, watches Christmas movies, most of the time on ABC Family because it runs in the background. Then we head home, and we're allowed to open one gift on Christmas Eve on my mom's side of the family, and it's always PJs, like, no surprise there. And we get into our PJs, and we turn off all the lights in the house except for the lights on the Christmas tree, and we drink a cup of hot chocolate, and then we all go to bed. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? I know you're all expecting me to say Darren Criss here, and don't get me wrong, I would not object to that. But I'm actually gonna have to go with Landon Austin, and I'm blushing, so I think we're gonna move forward now. Ooh la la! So what tops your tree? I'm pretty sure that on all sides of the family, the thing that tops the tree is an angel. Question 11. Can you name the 12 days of Christmas? The short answer to this is no. I can name the first 9 days of Christmas very easily, but then somehow I get the lords and the drummers and the pipers mixed up. I don't know which one comes first, so I don't know if there are like 12 drummers, or if there are 12 pipers, or if there are 12 lords, and so then I can't figure out the other two. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Arkansas is a little bit too spread out for caroling to be a thing that actually happens, but my youth group used to go caroling in high school. We'd go to different nursing homes and stuff, and I did that, and it was fun. Do you count down to Christmas? And if so, how many days are left? I don't really count down to Christmas anymore. I did as a kid, but not so much. I actually have no idea how many days are left till Christmas. I'm sure anybody could tell me right now, but I have no idea. Question 14. What are some foods or treats you can count on having every holiday season? So at the Christmas Eve party that my stepmom's parents throw, there are always Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and cheese dip. And on Christmas Day, I can always count on having, like, they do brunch food at my grandmother's house, so there's always bacon and eggs, which I can barely eat because then I have to head over to lunch with my granddad, and that involves pumpkin pie and apple pie and turkey and dressing. And then for dinner, I head back over to my grandmother's house again, and the past couple of years that's involved pecan pie, but also cheesecake because they've really been missing me. How has Christmas kept its magic for you as you've grown up? Really, for me, the only way that Christmas kind of got its magic back, because I did have a few bah humbug years in my late teens and early college years. Christmas got its magic back when I stopped stressing out about it. Sounds a little terrible, but, you know, I really like it now, so I guess it's a good thing. So the people that I want to tag are the Collab of Awesome Girls, Luda, Brenda, Jessica, Susan, Scarlett, and Susie. I know some of those answers were really long and I'm sorry, but I will see you guys later this week, and I hope you're having a really happy December. Bye! Christmas is my favorite time of year.